I would have bet $1,000 that Viacom would not be bold or foolish enough to take down the video Viacom versus you. And needless to say, I would have lost $1,000 on that one. And this goes to show you to never underestimate the arrogance of a large corporation. They believe the law is whatever they want it to be to suit their specific needs. Viacom accused me of a crime. They accused me of copyright infringement. While the video was put back up recently, this does not change the fact that Viacom has clearly overstepped their bounds. And I'm twice as mad now they put the video back up because they think I can't figure out what really happened here. And if I not made a video about this and let everyone know what happened, I'm willing to bet it would still be down today. And the only reason it's up now is because of your support. That video was ranked for 2 weeks as the highest rated video of all time here on YouTube. And they erased this all with the click of a button. They also erased about 175 of your video responses as well. At this time, I'm not 100% sure of exactly what happened between Viacom and YouTube. But when the video was taken down, it clearly stated that Viacom had this video taken down with a false copyright claim. And do you honestly think that YouTube would confuse Viacom with someone else? I can't even begin to imagine how many copyright claims Viacom has made over the past year. So to confuse Viacom with someone else is completely absurd. I received a little forum email from YouTube stating the following: "We've learned the original claim on your video was unauthorized and have now reinstated it." Wow, well that was very gracious of them. One whole sentence devoted to this entire problem. That's some nice bedside manner there. That's like a nurse throwing a thermometer at you like a dart to take your temperature and then walking out of the room before it hits you in the face. What we need to remember here is that this is a federal offense. To knowingly misrepresent that online material is infringing their copyright. And I want the name of the person, not the company name, but the actual individual that submitted the copyright claim against me. So far, YouTube has not divulged this information or replied to my inquiry on the subject. And I hope this is willingly handed over, which it hasn't yet, and we don't have to go to discovery for all the related documents. Why am I taking this so seriously? Just imagine how hard Viacom would come down on someone for making a false copyright claim like this against them. I imagine they would do exactly what I'm doing right now. The big question is, why would they remove this video when there clearly was no copyright issues with it? Everyone knows that Google is one of the most visited websites on the internet. Well, guess what video popped up on the front page when you searched the word Viacom on Google? That's right, it was in the top 10 related searches. And there was a video, Viacom versus you. And there are thousands of videos on the subject, but this one was very visible on the Google website, let alone YouTube. And not only did it have a link to the video, it also had a visual thumbnail with it as well. Most of you knew immediately this is a false copyright claim made by Viacom. And for those of you that didn't know this, the logo for Viacom, or any logo for that matter, is not a copyright. It's a trademark. And there's a big difference between the two. And I put in the description all the information needed to prove my innocence of any crime against Viacom. But here's the part that's important for you to know. Trademarks and service marks are governed in the U.S. by the federal Lanham Act, along with various different laws in the individual states. And the basic purpose of trademark law is to protect consumers by enabling them to rely on recognizable marks to identify the source of goods and services. Trademark dilution lets the owner of the famous mark stop any use that blurs or tarnishes its distinctiveness, not reputation. Even if there's no chance that consumers will be confused, all forms of news reporting and news commentary are exempted, as are comparative advertising and non-commercial use. The First Amendment and state constitutional protections for speech provide additional protection for news reporting and commentary. By filing this against me, they have violated federal law that stipulates if they knowingly misrepresent that online copyrighted material is used, that they may be subject to heavy civil penalties including monetary damages, court costs, and attorney's fees, and also may be subject to criminal prosecution for perjury. It's my feeling Viacom considers these videos on YouTube like a bunch of flies that need to be swatted with a sledgehammer. Right now, Viacom and their attorneys are basically laughing at us. They're laughing at you, and they're laughing at me. They refer to us as little kittens that can't really do anything against them. Well, my next video will let you know how to wipe that smirk right off their face.